Joe, and I'm going to be your consultant for today. If you'd like to take a seat. Basically today, all we're going to do is try and gain more insight into your lifestyle factors, like go over your questionnaire that you've answered for me. And basically I just want to get a bit more detail on the 5 areas of your life, obviously being physical activity, diet, smoking, alcohol and stress. Before we do begin, obviously everything's confidential and all the questions I'm asking you is for professional purpose, and it stays between me and you, and throughout all of our consultations it will just be confidential. You may be referred to as client A, like in write-ups and throughout our consultations again, and all the documents like the questionnaire will be stored in a secure place. Alright, so basically I just want to look at the 5 areas of your lifestyle. First we'll start with diet. I see you only like 1 to 2 meals a day, you stated. Is there any reasoning behind this?
I don't think there is any reasoning behind it. I just don't really eat that much, to be honest.
Do you think, has it got anything to do like time? Like, do you have enough time to eat?
Well, yeah, I hold down a job as well and college work, so you know, it's
so it can be difficult, like timing and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You also say, well, you stated in your questionnaire that you aren't aware of the benefits that a healthy diet can provide. You don't know any that sort of like leading a healthy lifestyle with your diet, having a balanced diet. Do you not know any? You're not aware?
No, I'm not aware of it at all.
Such as factors like, weight management, just like increasing like cognitive ability as well. Like throughout the day, be able to concentrate more, and your body will just be able to function better. So maybe think about some of that. Also about your 5 a day, do you think there's any reason behind why you're not eating your 5 a day or eating consistently throughout the
I
day?
think it comes back to the time issue. Just don't really have enough time for it, and I'm not a huge lover of fruit and veg anyway, so I just don't tend to have my 5 a day.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. Next we're going to look at alcohol. This is actually very positive. Like you said that you only consume a small amount of alcohol every week, even if at all. That's good to see, and obviously maintaining your low alcohol intake will benefit you and prevent sort of like alcohol related illness. So yeah, that was very positive. You haven't given me much insight into what prevents you from drinking though. Could you expand on this?
I don't know, I don't really go out with my friends that much, so I don't see the need to do it by myself really.
Is it just sort of like the social side of things then?
Yeah, basically I do it because everyone else does it. So.
Okay, so that leads on to my next question. You stated that you only consume a very small quantity of alcohol.
Yeah.
So is it just like a social drink?
Yeah.
Is that what the intake is?
Yeah, I do like it. I just don't. I know my limits, and I don't want to hurt myself.
So because of health, related to your health sort of thing.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. Next, we'll look at smoking. It's another positive aspect because you are a non-smoker.
Yeah.
Well, you stated that you're a non-smoker. Which is obviously, this also comes with massive benefits such as preventing cardiovascular diseases and just like maintaining good health again, along with not consuming much alcohol.
Yeah.
A couple of questions I do want to ask there. You said you don't smoke due to being aware of the risk it imposes.
Yeah.
However, is there any other specific reasons as to why you wouldn't smoke or you wouldn't want to smoke?
I don't know, it just doesn't, there isn't any specific reason, it just doesn't really appeal to me. I don't see the whole big fuss about it.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough, okay. And you also say, obviously, aware of the risk again in relation to your health, but you also did state that you could like potentially be tempted. Why is this?
Because everyone else does it really, like, especially when you go out with your friends, it's quite hard to stop yourself.
So just again the social side of things like that and alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay, physical activity, I can see from your questionnaire that you are quite active throughout the week,
Yeah.
which obviously is another strength to your lifestyle and a positive. It's beneficial because obviously again to your health, such as weight management, maintaining like a healthy respiratory and CV system, and just relieving stress. Does it help you to relieve stress when you participate in sport?
Yes, definitely.
Is that like a big factor as to why you do?
Yeah, I'd say so, definitely, and for enjoyment purposes.
Yeah, because I've seen, well, I'll speak about stress later on in the consultation, but I've seen that you do get stress. Is this like something that helps to relieve it?
Yeah, it can help, yeah. It's probably my main way of relieving it.
Okay, that's good. You say you are physically active for more than 5 hours a week. Can you briefly explain how you achieve this? Like, what physical activity you do participate in?
I go to the gym quite regularly.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, quite often. Yeah, I do a lot of walking, walk the dogs at home, so that all adds up at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's good. You also say you compete competitively. Is this for any reason, or like what sport is this? Like, what do you do? What sort of sports do you play?
I compete against my peers. I don't play for a certain team because of time management. I don't have enough time for it, but I compete against people I would tutor in lesson time, stuff like that. But yeah, I enjoy it.
So it's just like recreationally as well, obviously.
I enjoy it.
Oh, that's good. Also, you stated that you are encouraged to exercise due to the benefits. Like, what sort of appeals to you? What benefits in particular? Like,
feeling good, looking good.
is that obviously related to like going to the gym and stuff? Yeah,
definitely. I just don't know, just general enjoyment really. I just makes you feel good.
Oh, that's good. That's fine for that. Lastly, we're just going to look at stress.
Yeah.
I've obviously analysed your questionnaire and noticed that stress seems to be quite an issue that affects your life.
Yeah.
And I just obviously like to ask a few additional questions to gain insight into what causes stress and stuff for you.
Okay.
So you said that you're stressed quite frequently within your lifestyle. What does specifically make you stressed, like sort of detail?
Probably my job,
the
amount of hours I have to do, and college work as well, just all fitting it in.
So is it just sort of like trying to find a balance between the two, and again time management?
Yes.
Okay, well how often would you say this does stress you out, like throughout the week?
I wouldn't say daily, but definitely.
Seems to be quite a lot.
Yeah, a few times a week definitely, I do think.
Would you feel it affects you like physically or psychologically? Sort of like, does it affect you thinking in college or concentration within your job?
I don't think it affects me physically, but definitely psychologically my thoughts do wander a little bit.
Do you become quite irritable as well sometimes? With
I
stress?
do sometimes when I'm in extreme cases.
Yeah. Right, well, looking over all 5 areas, the 2 I'd like to highlight upon and offer strategies like how you can improve these 2 areas. I would like to improve upon your diet and obviously the amount you are stressed.
Yeah, okay.
So I'd like to offer 2 strategies for each, and then I'll just tell you a bit about them and explain why they're good and why they're not so good.
Yeah, okay.
So for your diet, maybe the first one would be sort of changing the types of food you eat.
Okay.
So work on like how much you consume, like obviously the calories you take in. Try to consume like less sugary foods and junk foods, which will benefit you, and try and replace it for like fruit and veg. So you're getting obviously all your vitamins and minerals to provide you with a balanced diet.
Yeah, okay.
And the second strategy would be to ensure you're eating consistent meals, because obviously in relation again to your questionnaire, you're only eating 1 to 2 meals. So if you're eating consistently, it's going to come with benefits. Like if you aim for 3 meals a day, and you're not eating too late at night, this could prevent you from like not being able to sleep, which could again relate to stress and stuff. The positives would be, well, it would like aid weight management. I know you said you like to attend the gym and stuff to look good.
Yeah.
So this would help you mentally as well and physically. will increase your like cognitive ability, like the ability to think and stuff, and you'll have more like energy throughout like completing everyday tasks, which I think is a massive benefit. Eating better foods and more meals could also prevent and relate to decreasing your stress levels. Obviously, because if you feel better about yourself and you have more energy, you'll feel like revitalised and better within yourself. So this could stop you from being stressed or demotivated and make you more lively. I'm aware, like you've said, about the timing is an issue, like time management, and to prepare meals and fit meals in throughout the day is hard, and it may be expensive, but it is possible to access foods from different supermarkets, cheaper supermarkets, and prepare it on the weekends for throughout the week. So that's those two strategies. And for stress, basically I'd like to talk about PMR and using imagery as well to relieve stress.